Today we're going to have a look at the difference, mostly in hardware, between the MOZA Air and the MOZA AirCross. I'll start with the conclusion. The MOZA Air is more of a general gimbal for heavier cameras up to 2.5 kilos, whereas the MOZA AirCross is a more specialized gimbal for smaller cameras only up to 1.8 kilo. Let's first look at the size. The handles are almost identical and they use the same batteries. Compared side by side, you can see how the MOZA Air obviously offers more space for larger cameras. I tested it with my Sony a7S II with a 24-70 kit lens, whereas the AirCross was almost at the limit what it can carry size-wise. The MOZA Air still had some spare room even for a larger camera. So that's the first point. If you plan to use anything bigger than the Sony a7S II with a 24-70mm kit lens, then the MOZA AirCross is probably not the right gimbal for you. Next, let's have a look at the new features of the MOZA AirCross. There is a 12-volt DC in plug, so you can charge the gimbal directly without removing the batteries. There's also a new 7.4-volt DC output plug, so you can power your camera directly from here. Goodson currently offers battery dummies for Sony FW50 and Panasonic BLF19. The AirCross also features a built-in quick-release plate, which you still don't have for the MOZA Air. Finally, there's the mimic function. This can be enabled via the thumb controller. I gave it a quick test and I have to say, I'm not sure if it's actually that usable. If you already tested it, please let me know in the comment section what your impression is. Finally, let's look at the price. The MOZA Air is listed at $599 and the MOZA AirCross at $419. The Air includes the dual handles, which are optional for the MOZA AirCross and cost $99, making the difference between the two only about $80. One way or the other, when selecting your weapon of choice, you shouldn't just look at the price. Much more important is which cameras are you actually using and which features are most important for your work.